So hey guys, today I am doing a kind of like budget prom makeup sort of thing. It's kind of like using only drugstore things if you like have prom but you don't really want to spend loads of money on makeup, you just kind of want to look okay. My prom was ages ago because we did ours before our exams, but I know that there are still some people who have a prom, so I thought I'd do this. And also I have some new things that I wanted to try out from Makeup Revolution, and I'm gonna do like what I actually wore for my prom, but it was more, I used lots more kind of expensive things, and I know that lots of people like to use cheap, you know, I don't know. I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna film this today, then I might film my other one tomorrow so you can see what I wore, and they'll both go up kind of similar times because I know that there's not long left till the prom season is kind of over. So yeah, I'm going to get straight to it. Okay, so the first thing that you could use is a primer. Personally, I'm not going to use a primer today because I think the foundation I've chosen does the job well, but if you wanted to use a primer or you wanted a primer because you've got really oily skin, this primer from 17 is actually quite good. It's fairly affordable, I think it's about £4. So it's the Stay Time Long Wear Primer. I quite like this. I also quite like the one from number 7 that they do. Like, I don't know what it's called because I've got the old packaging and I think they changed the name. But yeah, this one's quite good. I'm not going to use it because today I am using the Revlon Colourstay foundation. This is the oily skin one. You can get the dry skin one. You can use whatever foundation you want, obviously. This is mainly for my skin type, which is oily, and it's quite good for coverage. And it has a really low SPF, which is actually SPF 6, so that's better. And also, yeah, if you want a primer, pick one without an SPF because you want something that won't, you know, make you look really pale when you have flash photography, because obviously at prom they're going to be taking photos of you. So yeah, I've got this foundation. And I'm going to apply it with my Real Techniques Expert Base Brush, which is disgustingly dirty. And I washed all my brushes and planned to do this video ages ago and I never got around to do it, so yeah, we're now at that stage. Yeah, so I'm going to use this foundation, and from concealer I'm going to use the Collection 2000, or Collection, Lasting Perfection Concealer. And so I'm just going to kind of do this all in one go. I don't even know if I'm going to talk through it, probably not, so I'll just fast forward this bit. Okay, so the lighting's a bit odd, so my face doesn't look quite right, but it looks fine in like real life. So now moving on to powder, I'm going to use my MUA F4 brush, which is the only brush I tend to use for powder, so it doesn't make a difference. And this is the 17 Miracle Matte Powder, and I have it in the shade Ivy Porcelain. It's a bit darker than my face is, I suppose, but I think this foundation is normally my winter colour, so that's why I look a bit pale. So yeah, I'm just going to take that and I'm going to push it in. Well, push it in, I'm going to kind of like do this. I don't know what this movement is. All over, because I really want this foundation to last long and I want it to be, you know, set and everything. And I want to stay matte. Obviously, substitute whatever powder works for you. Don't forget to go down your neck because you went down your neck with your foundation. Also, if you have your hair up, you might want to go down here a bit and like on your ears, sort of, if that makes sense. I don't know, if you're bronzing and stuff, you want to make sure you go everywhere, and you've got to change it to fit with whatever your look is. So yeah, that's powder done. So that's the face basics. I'm going to move on to kind of like bronzing and all that sort of stuff now. Okay, next for kind of bronzers and blush and stuff, I have a choice of 2 bronzers. I have the NYC bronzer in Sunny, which is just the one that everyone raves about. It's just $1.99 from NYC, quite a nice bronzer. Or if you wanted to splash out just a little bit more, or if you already have this, I personally prefer the Bourjois Chocolate bronzer. I'm probably going to do a video comparing these two, like a more higher drugstore brand to a lower one, because I'm not overly impressed with this one, but for the fact that it's cheaper, I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to take my Duo Fibre face brush from Real Techniques to use this. You can contour. I personally suck at contouring, so I'm not going to do contour. Just going to kind of really lightly bronze up the face because you want to look nice and sun-kissed. And personally, I don't believe in fake tan. Sounds really stupid, I don't believe in fake tan. I just think it makes you look worse rather than better. So I wouldn't recommend fake tanning. Obviously real tanning, you've got to be careful from the sun rays. So bronzer is the best way forward. And you just want to put a little bit under your jawline, just kind of, this is a little bit of contouring I suppose. Got to use that 3, whatever it's called, like the 3 shape. Like that. But because I'm using this brush rather than a contour brush, it is more bronzing because it's not as specific. And I'm really using very slight amount of product because this is quite a pigmented product, I suppose. Yeah. A little bit on my like actual face just so it looks natural, because obviously you'd have quite a brown nose if you've been sunbathing. This brush I think is quite good at just doing like an all-round general bronze because it's quite big and it's obviously duo fibre, so all of that. Right, bronzing is done. Next for blush, I'm going to take my light beveled blush brush and I'm going to take this Revolution Vivid Baked Blush in the shade Hard Candy. It's just a really pretty shimmery pink blush and I just think it's going to make you look like you're glowing. So I touched it very slightly and I'm just going to take it around here. It's kind of like a highlight and blush all in one, and that's matte on my phone. I don't think the camera's picking it up, but it just makes you look quite alive. I think you should look alive, awake and glowy. I have just seen like 3 spiders during filming this video in my room. This is the trouble when it's hot. I have to sleep with my windows open and I get loads of spiders because I'm in the attic room, so everything's on the roof when it comes in my room. Right, yeah. So that's for kind of... I'm not a massive blush person. I have quite blushy cheeks anyway. You can add more blush if you want. I'm just not going to because I kind of want my eyes to stand out, I think. So yeah, next I guess is eyes. Okay, I think the sun has just decided to come out and it's like blinding me, so apologies if the lighting goes weird. I'm going to use the Revlon Colourstay, Maybelline Colour Tattoo. I always call it Revlon. I don't know why. I think it's because it's the Revlon Colourstay foundation. Colour Tattoo, I get confused. Yeah, in the shade On and On Bronze, so I think it's bad to the bronze if you're in America or Australia or somewhere. And that spider's creeping me out. And yes, it just looks like this. I'm going to take it on my little finger, this one. And I'm going to use this as kind of like a base and a primer, all in one. And I'm going to be using the mirror from my Naked Basics palette, so don't worry, I'm not using this. This is too high end for this video, but I'm using the mirror, so if you see it. So yeah, I'm just going to kind of literally dab it from the outer corner and then blend it with my finger just a little bit across. It's mainly going on the outside of my eye. Yeah, don't go any further across than about the middle, I would say, like in line with your pupil. Then take just like the edge of your finger and drag it under your eye. Like so. And make sure it's really by the lash line, because sometimes I think it doesn't quite get in the lash line. Then taking a clean finger, just kind of tap to blend out and rub a little bit if you want. And then this will be a really good base for your eye, and you can already see it's added quite a lot of definition. I'm just going to repeat on my other eye, then I'm going to start with the eyeshadow. Okay, so now that's done, I'm going to do my actual eyes. So the palette I'm going to be using is the Makeup Revolution palette in the shade Disappear Till Tomorrow. It's the one with the eyebrow kit on the bottom, and I haven't used this yet, so I'm really excited to use it. But if you don't have this and you don't really want to spend the money, and you do have the MUA Undressed palette, you could also use this at the same price. You do actually get slightly more product in the MUA one, but then this one's kind of cool because you get 2 extra shades and you get the eyebrow kit at the bottom. So I'm going to use this today. And for brushes, I'm going to probably use some more expensive brushes just because I don't really, I kind of, you know, I'm torn. Sometimes I use cheaper brushes and sometimes I use more expensive ones. I think today I'm going to have to use my Sigma E35 to blend just because it makes everything so much easier. But if you have any blender brushes that you prefer to use, then by all means use them. So I'm going to start off with a really cheap basic brush from Superdrug, just literally the Superdrug eyeshadow brush. It's like $2.99, no, $1.99, something like that. I'm just going to use that. And I'm going to take the very first shade up here. They aren't named, but yeah, take this one. take quite a bit on it. It seems very pigmented, first impressions, you know, on the brush you can see it. And I'm going to take it in my inner corner. It's a very pretty colour, very like shimmery, really brighten up my inner corner. Yeah, like so. Oh, this is really nice actually. I really like these eyeshadows already. I think that palette was only £4 as well, so a good bargain. Right, okay, so that's that done. Next up, I'm going to take the, where is it gone? I'm going to take this brush from, this is the base shadow brush from my Real Techniques eye kit. And actually I'm going to take these little brushes out of this kit just because I'm never going to use them and they're just going to fall out every time I lift it up. And I'm going to take, which shade am I going to take? I'm going to take this one here, which I think is meant to be kind of like Smog from the Naked palette, from the actual, because this is a dupe for the Naked palette in case you hadn't already guessed, this one is. Both of those palettes that I was talking about are. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it kind of, yeah, outer corner over the colour tattoo. And this brush is really fluffy, so it just kind of like blends everything. And repeat on the other eye. Okay, next I'm going to swap brushes and I'm going to take the, what brush am I going to take? I'm going to take this one from MUA. This is the E2 brush. It's kind of like a slanted sort of fluffy brush. And I'm going to take this shade here, which is like a lighter of the matte brown ones. And I've just kind of loaded the brush up and I'm going to put it just kind of in my crease. Yeah, you want to go kind of like all through the crease because it's not too dark, so you can't really see it massively. This lighting is terrible. I'm not really sure what's going on with it. Do I move closer? Further away? Anyway, yeah. So, other eye. Next I'm just going to do the same but with the darker shade and take it like kind of further out in the crease. And maybe put a little bit of a V in there as well. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll put a little V in there. So far we've just kind of got like a very bronzy eye look, which is what I'm going for. And next I'm going to take my E35 brush from Sigma. I'm sorry, this is an expensive thing. If you live in the States, it's not quite as expensive. I think it's about $12, maybe $14. If you live in the UK, you can't really get it. Substitute could be the E3 from MUA, but I don't like that brush very much. So I'm not going to use it. I am going to use this one. And I'm going to take the shade next to one that's like Smog here, which is the darker bronzy one, the very darkest one. And I'm just going to take the tiniest little bit of that and I'm going to just put it here in my crease and like basically on the whole of the outer corner. Actually, let's just change my mind there. And the other side. So, like so. I don't know how well you can see this because obviously the viewfinder isn't the greatest kind of representation, but this is kind of what we got. I'm going to just take a, I'm going to clean off my E35 brush and I'm going to take this really neutral shade just from my Naked palettes because I can't go get one. Foxy, it's just like a yellowy toned nude. You can use any kind of nude matte eyeshadow and I'm just going to put it just to clean up around the eye. Just kind of have something to blend it into. But any shade will do. If you had the MUA Undress Me 2 palette or the Makeup Revolution substitute for the Naked 2 palette, which the name is beyond me, you could use the lightest shade from that because that's the same shade. Okay, and on the other eye, just kind of, you know, really cleaning up the eye because we don't want too much of a wing. We just want something nice and subtle and a bit classy. I've got to sort out this lighting, it's not doing anything good. So yeah, I'll zoom in a bit more if I can. So this is kind of what we've got so far. Glitzy, 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 whoop, whoop. Zoom out. Okay, so now we've done that part, we're going to do some brows. And I cannot find my brow brush. This is not going right. I know where it is. I'm just going to get my brow brush and we'll do the brows. Okay, so I'm using the little brow bit at the bottom and it's got like a light shade and then a dark shade. I know I'm going to need to mix them, so I'm going to use one dip in the light shade and 2 dips in the dark shade. And we're just gonna go for it. This could go really bad. Gonna start in the middle. Not bad shades actually. Sorry, I have to use my mirror because I really can't do brows in the viewfinder. Oh my god, there's more spiders, they're attacking me! Yeah, so I quite like this brow product. It's very nice, very nice. And the other one. Very nice. So yes, next for mascara, I'm going to use the mascara that I got from Revolution, Makeup Revolution that is, and it's the Amazing Volume Mascara. So it's just like a very standard mascara one for volumizing your lashes. And we're going to go for it. I can't see what I'm doing. Where's my mirror? I have to say this mascara is a bit clumpy, but it's very budget. I think it's about £3. If you kind of took away the clumpiness of it, it is quite nice and volumizing. However, the clumps really do let it down. You know, no one wants a clumpy mascara, and I've just realised I've got quite a lot of fallout down there, so I have to clean that up in a minute. Am I even in focus? No. Whoa, whoa, Clump City, bitch. Whoa, 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 this is not going well, not going well. Oh my god, I've got mascara everywhere. Okay. This mascara is getting a no from me. I don't even have any tissues and I've just made tilly bark. Oh my god, I need tissues, tissues. This is dramatic, like look at this clump. Ew, ew, tissues. Okay, mascara situation is resolved. Not sure if I'm in focus. There we go. I'm just going to use the Skandaleyes Kohl pencil thing to line my eyes because I don't ever line my eyes. Is it going to work? Is it going to work? Oh my god, I got another text. It's so popular. Yeah. I know. So top and bottom waterline. Not too much though. Just kind of like outer parts. Oh, I'm so bad at lining my eyes. Okay, there we go. And we're just going to kind of pat it a little bit to blend it. Not really very well. So yeah, that's the lined bit. I'm going to like keep blinking so it blends it. Yeah, attractive. And if you did want to line your eyes, I would, I've lost it. Where's it gone? Here we go. You could use the Makeup Revolution Ultra Black eyeliner, which I also got and I tried, and it is quite nice actually. I really do like this liner. It's got a really different applicator. It's like a little plastic thing. But anyway, yeah. So that's that done. For lips, I'm going to leave that up to you. I'm going to go put on some, I don't know what lipstick I'm going to put on, but you can kind of put whatever you want and then I'll show you at the end because I can't apply lipstick on camera. So yeah, this is the eyes and the face and all that shenanigans, and I'm going to go put some lipstick on. Okay, so I just popped on this lipstick from 17, the Stay Pout lipstick in the shade Date Night, because it is the most amazing staying power. No, it's insane. It's literally insane. So yeah, it's just basically a plain red lipstick, and it's not too expensive, and this will last all night, and you'll take it off, and it will still be on. So it's kiss proof, and you know, all the rest. Love it. Love it. Love it. So yeah, this is my kind of budget prom makeup look if you do use this or you want to recreate it, or you could just use it to go to a party. Please, you know, send me a pics on Instagram and whatevs. All my links are down below. My Instagram is tashalovesbeauty. I post photos on Instagram all the time, and I'm coming to use Twitter a little bit more. Still not loads, a little bit more. And yeah, so thanks for watching, and I did not just fart, I squeaked my foot on my chair. I will see you next time. Bye!